Hi buddy, welcome back to NotTFC, episode 11 with me, Sid, and following the live stream we did a bit of work out here making this storage system, which I've now expanded to include 2 more log types. We've still got a little bit of room for some more. If you haven't seen the live stream yet, go watch it, then come back now. These are basically underneath here, there are hidden chests in the actual piles of logs, so each log type has got a chest, and I've just got the saplings and the logs stored in there. So these 2 I didn't do on stream. I've also added this. This is your fascine storage, or sticks for the uninitiated. And oh yeah, let me tell you what. If I go and take those out and put those there, take those out of there, put those there, do a little bit of shuffle, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, we'll get some of that going. We shall place some of this here, place that in there. Got a whole load of crap that basically needs to be rehoused. We then went out and we were looking for this stuff, the various rustic roots and bits and pieces, and I managed to get a number of them. There's still bits and pieces around that I've not collected. There's still the let me just have a look at the out rustic a second. Rustic. So we've now got, let's have a look, we've got aloe vera, we've got chamomile, we've got cohash, we haven't got the deathstalk, we've got horsetail, we've got mooncap, we've got wind thistle. I don't have cloud fluff. I do have ginseng and I have marshmallow root, but I don't have anything else. So I'm missing the deathstalk and the blood orchid and cloud spluff, which I'm not sure whether there is actually a use for. Yes, there is a use for. It's elixir of the feather. And these are all used in rustic potion brewing, as you probably gathered from the potion brewing screen we got there. Now, at the moment, the potion brewing setup is just set up in the basement over there in the tower, and it needs its own home, as does our enchanting table and disenchanting elements. Enchanting, just enchanting in this. It's alright, I have to sit there and think which packs have got disenchanting tables and which ones don't. This one doesn't, so yeah. Useful to remember. So it occurs to me that we've spent a lot of time working on the walls. We've spent a lot of time working on the road system outside, and this will flesh out a bit later as well. We'll get more on it, but we really need to spend some more time in here. Not maybe on this bit yet, but certainly in here to get the various bits and pieces going. So what we are going to do is we're going to just borrow this to put all of our rustic stuff away to start off with. That's good. We'll whack that and that in there just because we can. Those two, oh, I could have stacked those, that would have saved me some space. We've got some apples to put away, and we've got some quartz which I do want to use. Let me go in here. Apples. More apples, there we go. So we've got quartz, we've got, what we got, 4 modifiers on this. We've got 3 modifiers on the manual arrow. It is not unbreakable, but it is ecological, which is the fun bit. Now that is currently doing 11.2, and I tend to be one-shotting stuff, so I'm not so worried about that. But what I would like to do is that will go, let's have a look. Modifiers 4, modifiers 3, that takes it up to 12. 13.5. I'm just going to put most of this on here, I think. 14.96, because I've got more quartz things. Any more? Any more for any more? Oh yeah, we can do. So we're up to 16.81 attack damage on that. There may be some room for improvement. I don't know. I don't know if they've got any more quartz on me that I haven't. Have got that, however, so we'll throw you in the furnace and those, because it would be silly not to waste what want not. Anyway, we've got a sword that is basically pretty damn sharp. We've got an arrow which we can kill one-shot most things with. So in terms of our weaponry, we are pretty well set. What we do need, however, is to get up here now. Not worried about this floor. I'm not worried about this floor right now. I am more worried, thinking that these floors, where we've kind of come in and we've got to a level. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we are going to, let me grab a whole load of cobble out. We're going to continue up with these for a few floors. Not sure exactly. We'll probably just come up and just do a ladder straight up. Maybe one of these. I'm not entirely sure yet. But we also need some of this pine. And I'd like this to go maybe 4 or 5 floors up, and then we'll cap it off with another roof in blue, in nice blue netherrack chiseled. And I think that will be an ideal location to hide out. Well, not hide, but we'll have a you know, the old stereotypical image of the wizard's tower, and we'll have the enchanting table up there and all of that kind of good stuff. But we are going to need pine. No, have I not got any Murray? Come on, Murray. No? Alright, maybe we need to go. I've got some somewhere, I'm sure. Let me have a look. If not, we'll have to go out and get some. And yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Alrighty, well, I'm armed with Murray pine. I've got ladders, I've got stone, I've got everything we need. So now it's time to add about 4 more floors to this thing. See you in a bit. Well, if we had any doubts that winter was on us, I don't think we've got any doubts now. Yeah. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Do 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 do. Oh, but 3 floors, by the way. Do 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 do. This is the 4th one. Do 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 do. Back in a bit. Do 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 do. All right, so underneath the bottom lip, and I want to expand and flare this out a bit so it's kind of an observation platform with a roof, pretty much like we did down there. So I just dropped down to give myself a building platform down here, and yeah, just pop in. I've got my work boots on, obviously, because, you know, safety first. Can't be British and not believe in health and safety at work, can you? We also need to jump in here and grab that, and that, and we can get you and go into this mode, and maybe, let's see, how do I want to do this? To maybe like that. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe just take a little bit out there, out of these corner bits, just to leave the variety there, and then slab, stair, corner, stair, slab, and then corner. Yeah, I think that works. At least it will look reasonable. I don't think, have I got the makings? I haven't got the makings on me of gargoyles, have I? No, I haven't. Don't know where you put them on this anyway, though. Alright, right, we need to now take out all of the platform I put in, drop down, and come back up. Oh dear. This is the only problem when you get snow everywhere, is you can't bloody see to take these out. And it's only cobble, you know, it's only a scaffolding block, but obviously I don't want it up here. So yeah, there's that. But we got that going, and then we just need to start thinking about a roof. We probably need to start thinking about sleeping through the night, to be honest, at some point. And obviously it's not night time right now, so we're kind of stuffed with that. But it looks... I mean, it's just a shame the way Minecraft Wood does its thing, where you can see on the minimap the actual loaded chunks and where it's doing its weather and where it's not. So, you know, Minecraft is peculiar in that its world is limited. Your horizon is really a flat earther's dream. Strange people. But yeah, enough about that. I respect other people's beliefs, even if they are wrong. That's always a good motto. Whee! Boing! Boing! So we got a fair old tower already put up here. And what we need to do next is head back up top and work out how we're going to do the top, you know, for want of a better word, is the top, and the top is what we are doing. So how are we going to do the top? Well, we're going to do the top like this, I think. We're going to have that, and then one of those, one there, 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 one there. This one is going to be a supporting pillar, I think. And then these on the edges, which we'll put down as well, even though we're going to chisel them back, will be like this. I think that will work. But these ones here need to come up 1, 2. I think 2's enough actually. 1, 2, and then we'll come up like this. Yeah. Right. Actually, snow makes it easier to build that on that. Good. That's interesting. 2. And 1, 2. Now, how the hell do I want to do this? I mean, I can do that, which is all doable, and that, which kind of works. Just gives me a ledge that we can't kind of walk off of, because I know me. I'll just, you know, completely brain fart it off the edge, and yeah, that would be disastrous. Well, not disastrous. I know as long as we're wearing our safety boots, we're fine. But we're not guaranteed to be or wearing them all the time. So let me just continue working on this a little bit, and I'll be back in a mo once I've got the onto the next bit, which is the roof. Back in a mo. Alright, so we've got the blue shale netherrack, we've got this going on, and I think the first thing we're going to do is just cut these edges back down into stair blocks. Just so we've got a starting point, and then we're going to kind of try and come up with something that's similar to that, kind of a sweeping, almost witch's hat-y style roof. That's my thoughts on this anyway. We'll take a slice out of each of those. That's probably as good a point as any. I brought a spare diamond and sticks because this is, like I said, I honestly think the biggest use of diamonds for me in this pack is going to be on chisels. Because I do like my chisels. I like to chisel. It's probably noticed that I'm quite fond of chiseling, and yeah, so I think we'll just bring these in. So this is kind of connected up here, like a so. Now, I'm not going to do all of this on camera because obviously there's only so many hours in the day, and unfortunately I can keep going on this for, well, as you probably noticed from the live streams, I can keep my chiseling and bitting going for ages if given half an opportunity. So we shall avoid that. Now, what I do want to do, however, is take out these underhangs. I think that works. Let me just check that was right. Yep, that's still fine. Okay. So similarly there, there, there. And it'll just mean that from the underneath you've got this kind of, it does look more like a completely, you know, like a roof and not a block. The usual stair block that you see on most roofs will not be visible from underneath. So we got that, and then we'll continue it up, and eventually we should have a roof. We then need to then put the arrow slits in on each floor, or most floors, maybe not every floor, because that might be too much, especially when you consider that what I want to do is actually have things. So that's that anyway. Let's go back up the top, and we shall continue this round, and then in and round and in and round and yada yada, and repeat ad nauseum until done. But yeah, let me get on with this, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, well, I think we might have it. I sincerely hope we have, because I'm going to go and find out. Oh God, it always makes me feel sick. I think that works. It's certainly very tall. I want to go and have a look from a distance, so let us just go. And let me turn off the light. The lighting up. Oh, they've all grown. I planted a whole load of Murray pine trees all over there and over there, and we've got a lot of growth. Yeah, we need to take out that chunk of netherrack. That looks ugly. We probably need, I think we need to definitely do, I think we do need, I don't know. I am in two minds at the moment what to do. Certainly very peaky. Anyway, yeah, so we need to put some arrow slits in, some bit of decoration and stuff, and we need to decide what floor is going to be what. So we need an enchanting floor, an alchemy floor. That's for starters. Can't say I'm displeased with that though. I do like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Once it's got a little bit more detailing going, this snow's a pain. Doesn't like it. It doesn't see these chiseled blocks as stairs, so it settles on them, which consequently means you then can't walk up them. And if I were to set that one going, that will get rid of the snow there. You see, that's all nice and simple. Right, I need to start thinking about enchanting. We've got one or two books. That is not an issue. We've also got a mending depth strider book, which is interesting. Yeah. So let me just, I think what we'll do is we'll get our bags and we'll just place that and that and that away, and we'll get rid of the netherrack and we'll get rid of that. That's a start. Now what have I got? Have I got much in the way of slate in these? Because we're going to need slate for, I've got no slate in these. Excellent. So we're going to need to take this, this and this with us for definite. We're going to need to leave a lot of, I'll take a stack of that with me, and we're going to want some slate. Not a huge amount, maybe a little bit like that. We need to have a look at, we've got some other enchanted books which are not overly brilliant, but we need to get an enchanting table which needs, yeah. I've got no obsidian. Damn it. Or have I? I may have some upstairs in the forge. Only got 28 levels right now, but yes, we've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need a couple more diamonds, and we've got a block of iron there. Oh, bum. Just cast my obsidian again. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. So we need to get a couple of diamonds. Diamond A, 1, 2. And if I remember my enchanting table correctly, it's that. Cool. And then we need 15, a whole load of bookcases, don't we? Let's have a look at what we got in there. Can we do it with Brazilian pine? That's the first question. I know I haven't got enough there, but I'm just curious as to... We can, so that's fine. So I need another 10 pine. Let's know. Thought I had a whole load of that Brazilian pine. Wood. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we use, I suppose, does it? Let's just use some birch. Do that. Bang and bang and bang, and then just get 10 of those. 10. Do I want more? I always struggle with getting the structure of these things right. So, you know what? It's probably just as easy to put the books and the wood in there and take those up. Now, the other thing we're going to want is lapis. We'll take a couple of stacks of that, and we are going to probably want a chest or 5. No chests. Damn it. Okay. We'll take those books with us as well. Definitely want to have as many books as we can, and we'll just take a couple of those to make a chest to keep those in. Anything else? Have I got any? Have I got any pots? No, I've got potatoes. Got any bricks? Probably not. Oh, I have. Okay, that's surprising. We'll take a couple of these up with us. And in terms of flowers, here's a stupid question. I don't know whether I don't know the answer to this. Will this work with plants? It will. Now, there is another thing with plants. Let me just have a look at the plants thing. So plants has got, as you'd expect, a whole load of plants. But it has a few decorative items as well, including a plant jar, which is glass and wood. Glass, and we've got some wood on us. And we can make 3 of those, so that's fine. We'll make 3. There you go, and those will come. Right, let's grab some other plants, and we'll take I honestly don't know what I've got in here in terms of plants and stuff that I would actually want to have planted. We'll take one of those up with us though, because it doesn't really hurt. Bit of yarrow. We'll take one of them. That's 1, 2, 3, and a couple of those maybe, and that should do us. Let's go and find a floor for the enchanting table. So I don't want to put the enchanting table on the very first floor of, oh man, it's snowing again, on the very first floor of all of this, but because, you know, but I also don't want it on the very top floor because I'd like to have arrow slits up there. So let's have a look. We can go one, maybe here, maybe this one. This is as good a one as any, I think. However, if we're doing that, oh, I don't want that there. If we're doing that, I also want to, let me get rid of some of this stuff. I also want to, well, there's a few things I want to do. First things first, I want to take out this up here. And take this, that out, and place that in, and then we'll clear the snow. And we can also take out that. Now I did have some Murray pine. I've got some plants for up here as well, so we'll pick that one up in a moment as well. Just make sure that this is all nicely snow free. Right, so that should allow me to, because yeah, they changed trapdoors, so they're basically jaded trapdoors, jaded ladders as they became known. So second floor will become our thingy. This one will be, we need to, yeah, let's put these down. 1, no, 2, 3. We need to get a little of this going, I think. We're going to want you and you, and we're going to chop this down here, and we are going to grab you, and we're going to copy, and we're going to paste you there, there, and there. We'll run up, not this floor, but the next floor, and we'll paste you in there, 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 and there. And then not this floor, but the next floor. And we'll go there, 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 and there. Right. Down again. And we can grab you, and then we can go 1, 2, and 3, and we just broke our chisel, which was expected. There. I think we just run out of, have we run out of, yeah, I think we have. Alright, that's not a problem. We'll, I wouldn't have thought that would have used as much slate as it did, but there you go. What do I know, eh? Right, so again, skip a floor, go up. But this one can go on all 4 sides. And then skip a floor, go up. And then we can clear that again, and we can go down and get the last one, which is the top part of the cross slits, and call that job good. Copy you, we'll pick all of those up, they can go back in the pattern chest downstairs. Being a pattern chest for chisels and bits patterns, not a pattern chest for Tinker's Construct, of course, because we don't want to confuse the two. Oh, no, not that one, this one. And then that and that. So that's that. Now I need to go and grab a few other bits, so I will be back in a mo. Alright, so we got most of the decoration done. We want to get a few bits and pieces added now. Here, on this particular structure, I want to, how best to do this? I would like to place a block, and I would like to chisel a chunk of the block away, and I would like to jump up a couple of blocks, and I would like to stick one of these 8 gargoyles. I think that will. Do we want to? I don't know whether I want to. Let me just try something here. Maybe if we did something like this. Actually, no, I've got it. How's about something like that? That works. And we can duplicate it, which is fine. And then we can just come back in and place a couple of these blocks, a couple of these blocks in here, and repeat on all 4 sides. And then go up to the next floor up, which has got no what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm completely at a loss for the word that I'm looking for. But if we change you to placement mode, then you can go there, and then we can, don't know whether I can get this in, can I? Yeah, that works. And yeah, so let me get those in. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, so enchanting room. That's our first mission, and the first bit we're going to put down is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is where it gets ugly. I mean, you could place one here. I suppose that kind of works, because then we can get you down there. Now, if we're clever about this, because at the moment, if we do that, this is pretty much an unpleasant space for spawning and the likes. So what we can do is we can use the same technique, if I find the right bag, that we've used elsewhere. We've got enough, good, and we can change you out for that. Let's have a look. You're going to be there. And then we can just put a little bit of that back in there, because the enchanting table is transparent to light. So if we F7 in there now, we should be good, I think, all the way around. Yes, we are. Excellent. Now, my thoughts here are fairly straightforward, and that is that I don't like this table. I don't like this one here. I really don't like that there. But I also don't like this lack of symmetry that you have going on around the place. So, given that we have a enchanting table, we have spare books, we have wood, let us go with 1, 2, and let's get that in, and then we can go there and there. Now, pop one of those there, we can pop one of those up here, we can have another one there, we can go and grab one of those, that can go in there, we can get a bit of that in there, and obviously we can change these out, but they don't have to be these plants. We've got a couple of flower pots, so we can get one there, one there. We can grab that and that. We can chop you off here, get the old thing going up there, and we can pop that in and put that and the books in. And I think that will do. Well, it'll do for a given value of do anyway, at the very least. And we can also, just so it doesn't look like it's being lit from a mystical light source, although it is, we can do that. And that gives us, I think, pretty much what we need there. We could probably do something with these. In fact, I'm very, well, we've got the gargoyles are there, aren't they? Very tempted to do something with this, but I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll worry about that later. The other room we can do something with is, of course, the potion brewing setup. And let me go and just sort my inventory out, go and grab some bits and pieces from downstairs, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I've just realised that how long we've been recording, so we're not going to do the potion room, but I just thought we'd come and have a look at this from the outside, because it's shaping up. I like that, with the gargoyles on the side as well. Just gives it a little bit of thing. We do need to do the cracked brick and texture this wall up, which we can mainly do, I think, from the inside. That's not a biggie, but we want to put a little bit of mossy at the bottom here. Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. I think that is looking, well, I think it's looking pretty good. We've got an enchanting room, so once we're up to 30 levels, we can start looking at enchanting some armor and getting that going. We've obviously got some enchanted books as well. I do need to fill these gaps in around here, very much like I've done over there. That's, you know, it's make work. To be honest, it's not the most gripping or most interesting of jobs. So, but it doesn't take long. It's just a bit of a pain, because obviously you fill it in and it just looks nicer. And obviously we can do that. Should we wish to, we can you know, give that a little bit more texture as well. I am getting a bit of a bad case of soaring chests going on, which yeah, you know, it's a hazard, isn't it? It's a hazard that we all face with this. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think that is now looking good. We can get round to the main hall at the back, and once the snow's gone and we haven't got these little bits of snow everywhere, I think it's going to look pretty good. But on that note, I think we're going to call it an episode, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.